It said, what is the area of triangle QST? We have four. We have four triangles here, which is PQR, PXT, and QRT. So if we call the area of this first one A1, let's call this, the one we are looking for, A2, and let's call this A3. And let the height of this one be H1. Why the height of the one we are looking for, let's call it H2. You can see that H2 is the height of A2 and A3. That's the height. That's, as you can see. Okay, let's find the ratio of area of A3 and A1. So if I do A3 over A1, you can see that, you know, they have common base. That's why I want to relate A1 and A2. So if we call the common base A, so let's QR be A. So you see that area of A3 is half base times height, and the height is H2. Y for A1 is half the base is A, y this is H1. So you can see that A3 over A1 is H2 over H1. Very, very important. Also, you notice that triangle PST is similar to triangle QXT. Yes, I'm saying that triangle PXT is similar to triangle QST. Yes. So which implies that if we now do the ratio of areas of similar triangle, remember, we know that the ratio of areas of similar triangle is the same thing as the ratio of the squares of the corresponding sides. Yes, so if I do triangle PST, the area is A1 plus A2 plus A3 over A1. That's, I'm doing the ratio of this big triangle, area of this big one over that of the small one. You see that is the same as the ratio of the squares of the corresponding side. So the height here is H1 plus H2 all squared over H1 all squared. That's the formula for the ratio of areas of similar triangle. Okay, let me just remove this. Ratio of areas of similar triangle. So that's why. So let's now continue from here. You can see that this over this is 1. This over this is A2 over A1. Why this A3 over A1? You know, this has square. So if we bring the two squares in one side, bring it out. So H1 over H1 is 1 plus H2 over H1. Do you get square outside? So we now have H1 plus H2 over H1 inside. So H1 over H1 is 1. So we'll continue. We have, remember, we had to find A2, that's the unknown here. So we can see that this is 1 plus A2, we don't know A2, over A1 is 8 plus A3 is 12 over 8 is equal to 1 plus, you know, H2 over H1 is A3 over A1, as we can see here. So I'm saying that we can replace this as this 1 plus a2 over a plus a3 over a1. This is now 1 plus h2 over h1 is a3 over a1. So which is the same as a3 over a1, and a3 is 12 over 8 all squared. So we are looking for the unknown. So as you can see, this is 1 plus 12 over 8. 12 over 8 is, okay, let's just reduce this. 1 plus 8 over 8 plus, this is 3 over 2 equals 1 plus 3 over 2 squared. So you can see we have 1 plus 3 over 2 and we have 1 plus 3 over 2 all squared. So we make this a2 over 8 equal to this square of that, which is 5 over 2 all squared minus 5 over 2. You get 1 plus 3 over 2 is 5 over 2. So as you can see, we can factor 5 over 2. We are left with 5 over 2 minus 1. You get the logic. 5 over 2 is common. So 5 over 2 minus 5 over 2 minus 1 is 3 over 2. This a2 over 8. So this 15 over 4. Why this? So a2 will be 30. Because 15 over 2, 4 and 8 is 2. So 2 times 15 is 30. So a2 is 30 cm squared. So it's a very nice and tricky question. Thank you.